Okay, so in this section, we are calculating, in this example, we are calculating the surface area of a cone. So bear in mind, we got two sections. We got the base and we got the curve. So just as a reminder, here we take it as this is a solid cone. So a solid cone will have both the base and the curved surface area. In a story sum context or real world context, sometimes the base is not there. Please look at the context of the question and decide whether do you need the base to be included in the surface area. So it will be good if, let's say, you know that you're going to find surface area, and then if you check out, do you have all the necessary items or not? We have the height, we got the radius, but we do not have the L. So in such a case, right, maybe it will be a good idea to do a Pythagoras theorem first. Okay, then we talk about finding the base area. If you're not so confident of finding everything together, you can just stick to finding the base first. Leave it in terms of pi. Find the curved part. Curved part is pi RL. And again, leave it in terms of pi. And finally, the total surface area. We try not to deal with a chain of decimal. That's why if you see my working, I will always do it in terms of pi. And at the very last stage, then I punch out my pi. So that also helps to save time during exam. And I will give my answer to 3SF. Okay, so same thing apply for part B. Okay, observe what you have and what you don't have. So currently I don't have the base radius. So you got to form the Pythagoras first. And if you're going to take a square root and it's not going to give you a nice number, then don't press it up because this is not your final answer. So from here, again, I find my base area. And anyway, it take off the square root already. And I find my curved surface area. Okay, so in this case, it doesn't give me a nice answer. Okay, so in this case, it doesn't give me a nice answer. So if it doesn't give me a nice answer, then you just punch out everything. So when you do the total surface area, it will be 4.8 pi plus the chain of decimal. Go and punch it out. Okay, I'm using calculator pi. I think it's easier to use calculator pi. And give it to 3SF. So surface area is the one that you need to take note. Take note in a real world context. Sometimes this is the one where you will get a careless mistake. Okay, so be mindful. It's not always the base will be there, the base area. So generically, I can tell you the formula is pi r squared plus pi RL, but you got to refer to the context. The context may not have the base, so you might just be left with a pi RL. So use a bit of common sense, look at the context of the question. So that's particular the case for surface area. Usually it doesn't happen for volume.